Hey, it's Coach Tim here, and it's a Tuesday. It's April the 2nd. Probably another rainy day. I don't need to even look outside. I'm just assuming it's a rainy day because that's what we have these days. It's where we live. We live in Seattle now. Guys, it's a long one because it's Tuesday. We've been doing this. This is actually one of the simpler ones to talk about, but less simple in practice because this one's a grind. It's a little bit of a grind, and I was talking with Laura about filming this video, and I was like, should I give the secret away? Should I bury the lead? The secret today is that this one's a trap. All right, it's a trap. And what's not a trap about it is how long it is. That's not a trap. It's Tuesday. You guys are used to this, these long form days, especially if you don't come on Saturdays. This is your long day, right? What's a trap about this one are the traps. Get it? You see what I did with that one right there? That's my CrossFit joke. The trap is the traps. We love, especially on Saturdays, we love bumper plate ground overhead because they are like wall balls and kettlebell swings and med ball cleans, basically light or slam balls, light weights that we can, light weights that are light because we really couldn't go any heavier than a 45. We have those 100-pound plates, but nobody would use them. And so you can rip off big sets. And that is not in and of itself a trap because you guys have swung a kettlebell before. This is like a kettlebell swing, but maybe a little bit easier on the hands and easier on the hips. That's a personal thing, I guess. But that is not the trap in and of itself. But you will be holding that thing overhead and good overhead mobility when you do it. And that's gonna light the traps up again, or a little bit. But then you're gonna hop on the rower. And if you're pulling well, that's gonna hit your upper back, a little bit of traps. And then you're gonna do a front rack lunge. And how do you think that bar stays up in that front rack? It's your traps. This is a little bit of it's a trap because of the traps workout. And because of that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I feel like I personally went too heavy on the front rack lunge. Did I meet my own criteria? Did I meet my own stimulus when it came to loading the bar? Yeah, I did, against my own will and wishes. I was able to get sets of 20 and 25 if I needed to. Was it uncomfortable? Yes, it was uncomfortable. Is that what we want? Yeah, but I just want you to know that the reason I think I went too heavy is because I thought I was going light. I was like, it's the end of a long day. I just want to this is a long workout anyway. I just want it to be a mover for me. I might even be able to get these lunges done all 50, all 40, all 30 at a time. Not at the weight I chose. And so, you know, we are going to hesitate to say no heavier than 95, 65 today. I use 95. We're not going to say that because you might feel better than I did today. And you might be able to rip off bigger sets of front rack lunges at a heavier weight than what I used. Just know, we do really, really want you to abide by the notes. You should be able to get 20, 25 of these front rack lunges every time you pick it up. And for some people, that's an empty barbell. For some people, that's keeping it real low, right? That's keeping it 75, 55, something more like that. You might not know it until you try it, but really, really think about, if you accidentally go too heavy, am I likely to finish this workout? Because I want you to know, of course, as is always the case on these Tuesdays and Saturdays and long days, the idea is not to not finish. The idea is to finish. This is not a weightlifting movement or weightlifting WOD. We are not impressed by the loading today. We're impressed by your ability to hang on for large sets, and so that's what you need to try to do. So if you find out that you lifted you loaded your bar too heavy, you're not able to get sets of 20 or 25, you need to lower the barbell or lower the weight on the barbell. Don't be too proud to do that because that is today. You got to lift heavy yesterday. You're gonna lift heavy again this week. I promise you that much. We have more lifting to do this week on particularly Thursday and Friday. I want you to know that right now. So don't feel like you have to prove something with these lunges today, please. All right, that's all I got. My time was 32:20, I think that's what my time was. And I had to break everything up but the row. Everything but the row. All right, in no more than 2 sets. And I think that's not a bad way to look at this workout. All right, guys, enjoy this one.